Hello dear viewers, welcome back to another Odoo 18 tutorial by Cybrosis, where in this video we'll be talking about the performance management of e-commerce, which you can find inside the website module. So here I'm directly going to the website, and here in the website you have the reporting menu where you can find the e-commerce section. So here in the e-commerce section you get the graphical analysis of the e-commerce. Okay, so this shows the performance of e-commerce, what is happening inside there. So you all know mainly we have the sales and all which is taking place over there. So the data of that particular performance can be seen over here. Two types of views we have, which is the graph view and the pivot view. Now first let's take a look at the graph view. Here in the graph view, that is in the dashboard, the first thing is the line chart which appears. So this currently shows the untaxed total of the confirmed orders on the date range, which is April 2025. So that's the default filter that you have once you open the e-commerce dashboard. If you just take a look at the measure, you can see untaxed total is what has been chosen. You can simply remove it and add whatever measure you want. So I'm going to add a total for this. Okay, the measure has been changed to total. Now it shows the total of confirmed orders on April 2025. You can change it. But the thing is that in the graph view, at a time, you can only use one measure. Okay, so here total is the measure which has been added. If you want to see the margin of the products, that can also be seen. So the same thing can be viewed in bar chart and pie chart. Okay, so you all know in case of line chart, you have stacked view and then you have the cumulative view. You have the descending as well as the ascending view of the very same thing. Okay, so I'm just removing this. So this is the line chart. Next you have the bar chart, which also can be seen in stacked as well as descending and ascending order. Okay, and finally you have the pie chart. So this is the pie chart. You also have the option to insert this chart into a spreadsheet simply by clicking on insert in spreadsheet. So now let's move on to the next part, which is the pivot table. This is the tabular view of the graph view which we seen right now. Here you have the total. Okay, so by default it shows based on product categories and the measures have been added over here. So the speciality of the pivot table is that multiple measures can be added simultaneously. You have count, order, untaxed total and total. If you want to change or even add, different measures to it, you can simply add it. So I'm adding the gross weight, the margin. Okay, margin has been added. If you want to add the quantity to deliver, that can be added over here. Okay, so that's how you can add multiple measures. You can even flip the axis. Okay, so right now it shows confirmed orders of April 2025. So I'm just removing it. Okay, so not only confirmed orders, others are also been shown here. So if you just click on the arrow over here on top of the search bar, you have the filters group by and favorite. So if I want to filter it based on, if I want to group it based on products, click on the products. You have multiple products over here. So right now it will be showing data corresponding to each of these products. Now, no, you want something related to product category. You can click on the product category over here, which will show all the things corresponding to different product categories. So if you click again, you have the customer. Based on customer, the data will be filtered. And also, if you want it based on any particular date, okay, you have confirmed orders, you have the order date. You have to specify a date, and based on that, that will be shown. So same with the graph view also. I'm just putting it based on products. So just take a look at this. Okay, so these are the different products for which there are orders. Okay, the margin has been shown. I'm changing the margin to count. Okay, so count of each product, you can see DIY furniture cores, the count of pickup in store, taking care of trees, scores, and all such things. The large desk is here. So based on different product, okay, the measure which I chose will be shown. Okay, so this is how basically the performance management in the e-commerce works. So the thing is that you have to go to the website and only from there you can find the reporting of the performance of e-commerce. Okay, so it's that simple to get the performance management data on the website. I hope that was clear for you guys. Thank you so much for watching and see you guys in the next video.